still not subscribed to the partition, you know, it's a lot of ways that you can do this besides watching all the content. But before we start, always remember, go to the channels link. Every show that we have, you can always see every show before everybody else see the show. But besides that, always remember, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, put it on all. Until then, always remember, anything is possible. Thank you for choosing the partition. Now let's get into the show. Anything is possible. Peace.
Thank you so much for having me. It's such a huge.
So what's up?
That's right. I'm the legendary Ronnie Spencer.
WD.com. I love the conversation. My son got me this with my dad, so I can always have him with me whenever I do the show. Hold on, wait. I want to laugh. Welcome back to Choppin It Up with Lil Ron. Today in the studio we have a very special guest. This lady is a rapper slash R&B singer. She says she's not a singer, but I say she is. I want you guys to welcome the one and only Texas Marie. Did I get it right?
Yes, you got it right.
Yes. How
Hey
you
everyone,
doing?
I'm doing great. How are you?
You know, I was so happy when I got the call about you and me and the Firehouse Man. I call him the Firehouse Man. Hey, man, we go way back, man. And when he told me about you, I didn't care whatever it takes. I had to make this possible, and we had to go from there. But what I do when everybody come on the show, I always had them to introduce themselves, and then we can go from there. So tell my fans who you are, and we can go from there.
My name is Texas Marie. I'm one of the hottest emcees in Houston, Texas. You can follow me on Instagram at _Texas Marie.
You know, I like that because, you know, everybody say they hottest and Firehouse. So you see, hottest Firehouse, it all comes together. So I got some questions I want to ask you that I really want to know. Number one, because when I see you, I give off like a model type vibe as an actual model. Yes. So what made you want to get into doing rap?
I was raised in the music industry. My father was a rapper, and his gift passed down to all of his children. So we all have the gift to do music, to rap, sing, or both.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so what made me get into it and take it serious was like I went through some things in life, and that was like a great outlet for me in therapy. So that's why I'm here now.
And you know, and people think rapping is an easy thing, and a lot of times they don't know it's not easy because you have to have a talent, like a gift, like a music producer. They put tracks together. He started with the basic, and then he goes in and he had to, and there's certain things in that track, certain elements that they have to feel. If they don't feel that beat, they won't do it. And like rappers just don't just jump. I don't jump on any track just to jump on a track just to say I'm on a track. I have to be able to feel the beat. I have to be able to feel that vibe. I have to be able to be going through that because I'm not going to rap about something that I know I ain't never went through before in my life.
Facts.
Or I'm not feeling it, or it's not the vibe for that at the moment. And a lot of people, they don't actually know that.
Right.
And being a female MC, do you ever be faced with like criticism from like men? Because, you know, a lot of males, they get offended by women and they be like, okay, well, man, she ain't ready, man. She ain't nothing but another MC Light or another Nicki Minaj or another Lil Kim. How do you handle those situations?
I just go harder. And that's the thing. Like, they expect when they see me or before they hear me, they probably expect me to rap what the average female is rapping about these days. But I rap for real, for real.
So your rapping style is separate from any rapping style that you've probably seen in a while, in a long time, because it's hard to find like what's her name, Lady of Rage. It's hard to find Mil X's, Queen Latifah. Those type of rap styles you don't find them more. Everybody feel like they have to use their sex appeal just to sell records and stuff like that. And I don't knock they hustle, but after you get to a certain level, then what do you have next? And then you want your audience to take you seriously, but then you trying to use somebody else's formula just to get where you need to be. After that, you don't actually have nothing, and they don't understand that one little part.
Yeah, that's the part right there. You have to have your own formula. I'm very different. I've always been different, and my music is different. And I know that because people tell me, like, you sound like you. You know what I'm saying? And so I'll get on the stage and I'll be dressed like a little princess, but when I open my mouth, they be
Wow.
wow, this girl really rap. So
Where are you originally from?
I was born in San Antonio, military brat, been everywhere. But
Whoa, hold on. Hold on, you said military, Brad.
Yes.
Did you serve in the military?
I also serve too, yes.
You know, I always have the must respect for people that serve our country. I had a lady named Sierra that came on. She actually served our company, and I mean our country, and she actually is a wonderful person. She's not into rap, but she's doing like interviews and stuff, and doing her talk shows. Cause you guys see a lot that we don't get a chance to actually see when we go to bed at night. You guys see a lot. Y'all protect us and keep us here where we can do what we do right now. So that right there alone, I can tell, like Mystical. A lot of people know Mystical used to be in the Army. A lot of people don't know that, but he used to be in the Army. Charlie Murphy, Eddie Murphy's brother, he used to be in the Army too. People don't understand. A lot of times people go through stuff and then y'all express how y'all feel through these records. And that's a key important factor that people do not understand. Now, do you actually ever get tired? Like when you do all this stuff, do you actually get tired?
Of doing music?
Yeah.
No,
Never get tired.
I don't get tired of music.
Man,
I need it.
that's the easy way to vent.
Yes, that's the best way to stay out of trouble, to stay out of jail.
Yep.
You just release. I need it. I feel like when I don't, like if I feel like I'm not in the studio enough at any point, I get depressed about it because it's like I have to be in the studio.
Now, this is why I have to speak in the studio. Working with Mr. Jones. Now, you know, everybody work with a lot of producers, okay? Everybody,
Yes.
every producer is different. How is it working with Mr. Jones?
Great. The chemistry is great. Like it's like he sharpens me because I know my work ethic and I know what I bring to the table. But when I go in there and work, he can add to that. You don't find that much because a lot of times I've dealt with producers or engineers that they just let the artist just do what the artist wants to do. And if they see like something that could be critiqued or whatever, they just let it slide. No, he don't play that. So
I'm glad you said that.
I appreciate that.
Because those producers are like directors. Because they're directing you what to do.
Right.
And I talk to Kato about this a lot, about directing somebody, letting them know. Because in order to be a good Dr. Dre, a good Timberland, a good Kanye West, and a good Sean Puffy Combs, you have to be able to direct somebody in the right way. I'm not going to let you go out there and sound like trash and let the world laugh at you because you're not only hurting yourself, you're hurting me because I'm the one that did your track.
Right.
So I got to make sure you are right. And Mr. Jones, he actually stays on it. He brought me Mama Stacks. We had her on another episode. He brought her to me, and he honored that lady's son's legacy. He made sure the music went out, did everything, made sure she got here. We got in the studio, and that was like an awesome thing. Mama Stacks, I'm still waiting on my gift. She supposed to bring something to me. She supposed to be sending me something. She working on.
Okay.
But he produced a lot of people stuff. What's the first single that you're gonna have? Or have you dropped a single yet?
We actually are promoting one now called Bad.
Bad.
Yes.
Man, I can just imagine. Is the music videos coming next? I'm assuming.
Yes, definitely.
Oh,
yes.
wow.
It's gonna be a great video.
Man, that's gonna be nice. Well, we want to make sure we get the exclusives to come to the video.
Oh,
shoot.
for sure.
Yeah,
Definitely.
we want to actually come in and support, and hopefully I can actually do an episode on hanging out with Lil Ron. I can come to your set and we can actually turn back around and get all the behind the scenes footage.
Yes.
But it seems like it's gonna be wonderful and it's gonna be good. I can just imagine the energy that you actually bring. Are you collabing with any people on this album that you're doing?
We are in talks of collabing with Lil Pat. He's a dope artist. Him doing a remix to the song.
Okay.
So I'm looking forward to that because he's very dope. So that's definitely something that we have in the works right now.
Okay. Do you plan on doing any other things besides music? Do you plan on doing any acting, any modeling?
Yes, all that.
You got some
I
stuff
definitely
coming up.
want to get into acting because I can do that as well.
Okay.
I also want to get into, I know this may come in the further future, but one of my goals is to have a shoe or a athletic wear by Nike.
Hey man, you in luck, man, because I have a friend that actually work for Nike, and they're real big sponsors of. They actually support our Kicks and Tricks show. How I want to put it is, a lot of people like to go for the deals with Nike and Adidas and stuff, and I never knock that. But a lot of times, what we don't actually tend to do, we don't actually push our own brand because we scared that our people won't support us, but yet the other people already have the name. Nike can pick us up today. We can do one wrong thing, they can drop us tomorrow. And a lot of people don't understand. Nike was once a brand that wanted to be the next Converse.
Right.
And they end up being that household name. I think if we push our own products, man, it's always better because you have creative control over all your stuff.
Right.
It's never wrong being a spokesman for anybody, but at least attempt to push your own brand because your own brand is what's going to make you because you can control the decisions. Can't nobody control them for you. Like your music.
Yes.
Mr. Jones assists you in doing your stuff. He give you the ideas. He tell you, hey, let's do this. It's you have the final say. So to say, yeah, I'm gonna do this, or no, I don't want to do it. 9 times out of 10, y'all meet in the middle and say, hey, this is exactly what I want to do. But I do want to know this. How did you meet Mr. Jones? I want to know this.
I met Mr. Jones because I was performing at a showcase, and he just happened to be there, on whatever his business was or with his artist or whoever he was working with at the time. Saw me perform, and ever since then he's been like a supporter. So it's been about like I think a year, and we are finally starting to work together. And I'm like, dang, I hate that I waited this long because he's really dope. And so
Yes.
I salute his gift, and I'm just like, man, I hate that it took this long for us to work, but I'm glad we working. So
Yes, ma'am.
yeah, I met him at a showcase. I was performing, and that's how we got locked in.
And some people don't have a chemistry with the producer. Like Missy and Timberland has a good relationship with each other. And just like Diddy has a good relationship with Kim. And a lot of them, Master P with Mill X, all of them having a good relationship with the producer is one thing. Some people think just because the producer come out, that the producer is messing with the artists, and it don't always be that way,
Right?
At all, because some people know how to keep it strictly business,
Facts.
and that's the way it's supposed to be. I have seen nothing but professional stuff when it came to Mr. Jones. Never seen him try to push somebody off. Never seen the man screw nobody over. The man gets straight to the point, and he actually tells people. And a lot of people in Houston, I'm from Houston, y'all sleeping on Jones, man. This man,
No, for real though.
he's the secret behind a lot of y'all artists' tracks, man. Is in Houston. A lot of people that they don't know.
People know who he is. You know how sometimes people they ain't saying nothing, but they know. Like when that right play and that right move hit a certain way, where it just kind of like it be kind of loud. Then they come out the woodworks like, yeah, I've been watching you for a long time. Oh, but you ain't saying nothing.
That's right.
So
Yes.
they know who he is because he's too dope. And then just knowing the other people that he's connected to that also are dope and doing their thing. I'm like, they know who he is. They're just not saying nothing yet. They're a little quiet, but they watching.
Gotcha.
So they definitely know.
Now we come to my favorite segment. It is called Leon's Top 5. Leon was a cousin of mine that got killed in a car accident a year ago. And I always dedicate this segment to him where any artist come here will tell me they top 5 artists that they listen to. It can be rap, R&B, gospel, jazz, blues, country. What's the top 5 that Miss Marie listened to?
Okay. I'm going to give you my top 5 just based on like now, today, time, music, everything, right?
Okay.
I'm going to start by saying Lil Wayne is my favorite rapper.
Okay. Lil Weezy?
Weezy is my favorite rapper. I listen to Nicki Minaj.
Okay.
I'm a big supporter of female artists.
Okay.
I listen to Megan Thee Stallion.
Okay.
I just got deeper into the City Girls only because I started watching like the talk show that they have now and getting to know them more as an artist.
Mm-hmm.
So I kind of respect them hearing their backstory and all that. So I definitely mess with the city girls. I know a lot of people like, oh my God, she got all the ratchet. But this is what I listen to.
Mm-hmm.
And Doja Cat,
Okay.
I like her. She's so different. She reminds me of me because she like can rap and sing, and she can do like she's very versatile. Like she
Gotcha.
can do pop sounds, rap, R&B. Like I'm versatile like that, so I really like her music.
Okay. Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Well, how can the people find you on social media? Anybody that want to find you and book you, how can they find you?
On Instagram, it's @_Texas Marie. My YouTube channel is also _Texas Marie. My TikTok is just Texas Marie. And that's TEXASMARIE. And those are the 3 social media platforms that I'm really promoting. My Facebook is also Texas Marie, but I'm working on my Facebook.
I love Facebook. I tell people all the time.
I'm trying
Facebook's
to.
good.
It's just that I don't get the feedback that I get from the other platforms on Facebook. So I have to remember Facebook is there. Like, oh, you got to post on Facebook too. So I do have a Facebook platform also. It's Texas Marie.
Well, we're gonna subscribe to your channel, and y'all make
Yes.
sure y'all subscribe. Can they buy the song, or is it available to buy?
Right now it's streaming on all platforms.
Okay.
I'm not sure exactly which ones may or may not be charging, but
Okay.
from my understanding, most people just are able to stream
Okay.
for right now. So, yes.
Okay, cool. I enjoyed you, and I enjoyed Mr. Jones for bringing you to me, and we will have you back on a future episode. And hey, we may probably turn back around and have you on hanging out with Lil Ron.
Yes. Thank you for having me.
No problem. Until next time, remember, anything is possible. Thank you for choosing Chopping Up with Lil Ron. Till next time, we out. Peace.